name is Trevor Bowen. Welcome to the Guthrie Theater Costume Shop here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm the costume designer for the Histories, and I just wanted to chat with you all about sort of all three of these productions and kind of interesting things about each one. The first show in our production is going to be Richard II. This production is all about court drama. This is all about formality. It's very much about family. One thing we really wanted to highlight are sort of like the golds and the taupes and the richness. Everyone is kind of angling for a little bit of that power, to be in the king's good graces, to be in his favor. This tapestry, I mean, it's contemporary, but we were in a fabric warehouse one day and these panels were hanging up and I was like, oh, it's part of Richard's robe. The first time we meet Richard, I think he's quite mysterious because we're presented with something that we don't see every day, which is royalty. We're getting to see inside someone's mind, a leader's mind, in a way that we don't get to see very often.
His time is spent. Our pilgrimage must be. So much for that.
Kind of moving on to H4, you can kind of see in this color palette that it's varied. There's a lot of color, there's a lot of stripes, there's a lot of plaid. So you have a king that is inheriting sort of like a really fractured kind of patchwork society. I was like, well, we should maybe go in and start to kind of deconstruct, because what H4 is doing, he's starting to really deconstruct sort of what it means to be king.
We offer fare. Take it advisedly.
These two costumes are both from Henry IV. This is Lord Chief Justice, played by Charity Jones. And you can just kind of see in the formality, we just made it very clear just sort of how regimented and the strength that this person has as well. And Denise and Mary have built this really beautiful robe from striped wool. So all of this fringe that you can see here, it's all piecework, the entire vest. So you feel like this is a vest that Bardolph has probably found on the bar floor and probably stitched it together. And then when we get to H5, because of all of these struggles, the English have no money anymore. The French have all the money. You know, the French, they're in contemporary fashion. Once we get to the English, who, I think one word that I like to think of when we were putting these clothes together is ravaged. I think they have no money. We'll take fabric from this thing and we'll like lay it out flat and create a skirt from a shirt and all this kind of stuff. So this gives us so much leeway, I think, as do the other two plays, to really play in this world and create something that feels quite imaginative and evocative.
Or guilty in defense be thus destroyed.
One thing that I would love for audiences to step away from, I think, a sense of clarity. I would love for them to enjoy the storytelling, and I hope people read all of these characters and costumes as people. Hopefully there's like an honesty to all of these things and an earnestness to the clothes.